Now, the Marine Corps has been trying to cut down on alcohol abuse by making Marines take random breathalyzer tests. Only 10 News reporter Michael Chen obtained the results of those tests to find out how the Marines are drinking on duty.
Too many sailors and Marines are dying needlessly.
From a PSA delivered by a country singer.
Head in my hands and I cried.
And an actor performing a play.
Okay, you're gonna die.
To safety presentations from law enforcement, the Marines in the past few years
Here we go.
have launched an all-out attack on problem drinking. But is it working? Starting in 2013, random breathalyzer tests were conducted at Camp Pendleton and Miramar, and for the first time, we're getting a look at the numbers, and they're similar every year. Tens of thousands tested every year. Less than 1% between 50 and 70 have alcohol in their system.
We broke down the numbers, and this is what we found. In 2013, across the two bases, 24 blew a .04 and above. A year later, that number jumped to 35, and so far in the first 3 months of this year, the number is 9.
The increase can likely be traced to an increase in those being tested. As for a .04 amount, that's the alcohol level commercial drivers can be arrested for a DUI. The numbers aren't a surprise for Mike Grice, who retired from the Marines in 2011 after 27 years.
There were occasionally guys that you would run into who had obviously had a couple.
While he says that was rare, he knows some Marines are dependent on alcohol.
Some people use alcohol to cope with all kinds of things, of which PTSD I'm sure is one.
If Marines are caught with alcohol in their systems, commanders can send them to counseling, training, or a medical exam to determine fitness for duty. Michael Chen, 10 News.
We reached out to officials in the alcohol screening program for the response to those numbers, but we've yet to hear back. Now, we wondered how similar this issue of drinking in the military is to drinking outside the military. We found this study from back in 2006. About 15% of the American workforce admitted either drinking on the job, before work, or showing up to work with a hangover. That's about 19 million people. Of that group, 19% said that they did it monthly, and 11% said they drank on the job every week. Wow.